Hello and welcome to You Beauty, the podcast for your face. I'm Leigh Campbell.
I'm Kelly McCarran. Before we get into our questions for today, so if you're new listening, every Monday we answer your beauty questions, beauty dilemmas. So please send them to us. And we love receiving DMs and emails. But you know what? We really miss your voice.
We miss
Remember?
your voice.
So back when we first started, we literally had a pod phone, which is very retro. And
like
people
an actual phone.
Literally. And they'd call up and like leave their little message. I don't think that even exists anymore.
No.
But you can voice record yourself and then send it.
Yeah, you can voice record yourself and email it or just send it through the DMs.
No, don't do that because you can't save them down.
Oh.
Yeah, email it.
But the good thing about a voice note is you can get it right because I think people were scared of the pod phone because you're leaving it like a message like it's 1994.
And give as much detail as you want.
Yes. And then send it because we love playing your voices. We love hearing you.
Breaks it up a little bit so it's not just us yapping.
Yes. And not Kelly reading the questions.
Exactly.
But
speaking of, let me read a question
let's
for
do
you.
this.
All right. Katie has sent, she sent Leigh a DM.
Oh, yes, I'm very sad.
Oh, I was like, oh,
sorry. This is basically an amalgamation of about 750 DMs I got, but yes.
Also probably a question that Leigh had herself. So Katie said, now that we finally have confirmation that Flower Beauty is closing, please help us. The Light Infusion Foundation is the best foundation ever. I don't know what I would do without it. Have you and Kelly found anything similar? I need a list of replacements to fill the Flower Beauty shaped hole in my heart.
I feel like we need a minute of silence. This is so sad.
I remember that I also loved this product, but I could not tell you what it was like. It's been so long since I've used it.
Kelly, it should be burnt in your memory. It's like a core
just
memory.
not.
When you die, it'll flash before your eyes because it was a highlight.
It wasn't a highlight. It was a foundation.
I mean, highlight of your life.
Oh!
So when the news broke a week or two ago that Drew Barrymore's beauty range was officially closing, which I kind of think we knew here because it was in stock, out of stock, never on stock, only online, but you couldn't order it online. That was really sad. It was also really reassuring as someone who has a small business that if Drew Barrymore's affordable, excellent makeup line doesn't make it, it's okay if you fail. Do you know what I mean? But I was also sad. So $13.99 was the price of this phenomenal foundation. I jumped to research. I went on Chemist Warehouse. I was like, it's okay because Chemist Warehouse had it exclusively in Australia. It's all there. So I filled my cart, Philly. Probably took an hour. Oh, not available for delivery. But it's online only. So
make it make sense, Chemist Warehouse.
I just had to let it go at that point.
Yeah.
I was not going to try and revive this lifelong love affair.
Also, what's the point of continuing to, well, you can never repurchase it again. So.
And also I have 750,000 foundations, but I just felt nostalgic.
You know what? New business idea. You then sell them for $100 each.
People do that on eBay, like with Lafufu Boo-Boos and stuff. Yes.
Dwight Schrute did it with a popular Christmas toy.
There you go. So bad news. I don't have an exact dupe. Most people don't dupe an affordable product. I asked the internet. I have similar. But please first, if you're a huge fan, go online and check your area because I think you can do click and collect for some places.
Okay.
I tried everywhere. I was willing to drive to Orange.
Really?
No. But I was going to place an order and then say if anyone wants $50 on Instagram, can you go get my parcel and post it to me?
Oh, yeah, smart.
Here's some really good foundations and or coverage products that are in the same family, but there's nothing quite like it. Nude by Nature has a couple of options. They've got the Nude by Nature Moisture Infusion Foundation. I would say slightly more coverage. So the thing with this foundation was it was so sheer, so glowy, but not like you'd put a greasy tinted sunscreen on. I don't know, it just really made you look better, but still like you. That one's great. Or their Sheer Glow BB Cream is $32.95. Sheerer, probably closer. But people get weird if they're replacing a foundation. It doesn't say foundation in the name. A BB cream, a CC cream, and a tinted moisturizer are just really lightweight coverage products, as was this foundation. They're more expensive, you'll see. It's very hard to find a fantastic foundation for $14. The Morphe Light Form Extended Hydration Foundation. Have you tried that? Morphe.
I can't remember.
Means you don't love it. $35. Sorry, I'm trying my best here, guys.
What about the Ordinary Serum Foundation? That one's like $10.90.
It is, but
hard to get though.
Well, you can only order online, so you have to guess your shade, but they've got a shade matching thing. Really great price, more coverage, thinner texture, more velvety. Okay. This was I'm glad you didn't try it. Or you can't remember.
I just can't remember.
But it's so good for I loved it and I'm combo. You should be in morning if you remembered.
Luckily, I sometimes with
Luckily.
beauty products, I'm like,
You
bing bong.
forgot. Sephora collection. So they've got the Best Skin Ever foundation that they recently reformulated, by the way, which is fantastic. That's kind of velvety semi-matte. But the Best Skin Ever Glow 12-hour moisturizing liquid foundation, $36. Probably the closest, I would say. Okay, good. Designer brands, because I was trying to go as affordable as we could, because I guess we want to match the price. Like, it was so good for the
Well, you
price.
don't want, okay, great, you've got the same product, but it's $120. Like,
Well, I do have a $110 one to tell you about in a minute. So Designer Brands has a whole bunch of products. And what I like about them is that they don't explicitly copy the packaging, piece by piece. But when you go on the website, it says inspired by NARS Radiant. You can tell what it's trying to be. There isn't one that's trying to be Flower Beauty. But I like both of the DB Cosmetics BB Cream, really beautiful and glowy, or the DB Cosmetics Radiant Glow Tinted Moisturizer. Both really lightweight, both hydrating, both glowy. If you want a similar one and spend almost $100 on top, the YSL Touche Éclat Le Teint Glow Liquid Foundation. Again, very beautiful, quite lightweight, medium to lightweight, really gorgeous, $110. And then I reckon you will think, this will remind you, the Revlon Illuminance Tinted Serum
obsessed.
base, very similar. I must say, very, very similar, $40. Or if you want a bit more coverage, then the Illuminance Skin Caring Foundation, $44.
The tinted serum,
it's phenomenal.
Outstanding.
Yeah, I find it hard to get my exact shade. I find in my paleness, it's a bit pink, but I still will wear it because I love it so much.
I think I just probably wear the wrong shade.
Well, you can because it's so sheer.
Yes.
And if you're going to do some creamy stuff on top, it's so fine. So I don't have an exact copy for you. I'm sorry, my friends. I'm very sad.
Literally just given her about 10 options.
But they're not the same.
Yeah, she might find some one of those might work better for her.
It's true. And I spent the day with Drew when she was here when I was heavily pregnant.
Oh, must be
there was
nice.
a
Spent the day.
thunderstorm.
Oh, love it when you drop
we
things
were
in.
stuck because it was a thunderstorm. So
Oh.
I've got a photo of my big belly and she was, I know.
Is she just as fun as she seems?
She's delightful. Anyway, I'm sure
really
she's got
adore
many
her.
other things to keep her income coming.
She's going to be fine.
You got nothing to say?
Nah.
Good.
Well, I couldn't remember even trying it. So
Okay.
I was like, she's got 10 recommendations. I'm all good over here.
All good.
What I will do for you is read you the next question.
No, I'll read it, thank
Okay.
you. Anon posted in the Facebook group. I wonder why they were anon. False lashes. Hi all, I'm seeking lash recommendations. Something I can do at home for special occasions that's not too difficult to apply. Thank you.
Feel you.
Feel you.
Feels. You've got someone today. What ones are you wearing today?
Good question. They were from Amazon and they're brown. They're not the easiest to put on.
Oh, okay.
You never have to wear a lash. I mean, you do because you want to sometimes, but you're blessed in the
Lash department. What I do though, if I am going to wear a lash, I do the Ardell Wispies generally.
demi
I love
wispy
them.
or full wispy.
Just whatever I can get on special because I cut them down.
Me too. But
Anyway.
the demi wispy is like more everyday wear. The wispy is quite long.
Yeah, but if I chop them, I've got naturally quite long lashes.
So do you chop the middle, like the first half, and put it on the outer corner?
Either or. So what I'll do is chop. So they match effectively.
Yes.
So, but some of them are the same shape the entire way around.
Yeah,
so then
no.
I can just chop one in
but
half.
the wispies go like
Yes.
fanny.
So I'll either use the outside portion if I want something really because then it's longer, or I'll use the inside part of it if I just want something a little bit more low
That's
key.
what I do.
I
Well,
always
sometimes.
chop them in half though, and literally I just wiggle it a little bit just to make it more malleable, like
Yes.
more
And
not stiff.
No, and oftentimes if it's been stuck, even though it's stuck in a semicircle shape, sometimes you might have to bend it a little bit to the shape of your eye before you do the glue.
I just, move it around a little bit, give it a wiggle so it's not stiff. Then I put a bit of glue on it and then I'll just like let it dry for about 30 seconds.
Yeah, you want it to go tacky.
So I'll just like wave it, I'll blow on it. And then I literally just look down and I stick it into the outer corner of my eye.
Yes, but where? Like right into the lash line, right?
Yes.
Because I think people stick it to their eyelid.
No, right into the lash line.
Yeah.
But if you do stick it not close enough, what you can do then is grab a liner and just like smudge in between
That's
and
what
make
I
sure
do.
that there's no like white
Yeah,
areas or
"Ooh,
skin tone
I meant
areas.
to do like more of a dark eye.
Yeah.
I am with this person. I used to do that, but now I'm into a cluster. So clusters are,
You've still got to do more than one though.
I haven't today. It depends on what I'm doing. I'll still do a half strip if I'm going to the Oscars, but I haven't done that recently. But if
Alas.
But no, it also depends on the cluster. Some of them are quite generous.
Mm-hmm.
So a cluster is, 3, 4, 5 little wispy bits of fake hair instead of individuals, because individuals firstly take forever and then they go in all different directions. And it's
Makeup artists, they're great.
They're great.
Because they have the perfect angle to use them.
Also, it's easy when you're putting on someone else.
Exactly.
So the clusters are great. I don't have hugely long lashes. They're not terrible, but I will always go for 8mm, 10mm, maximum 12mm. And you'll see once you start researching and purchasing that you can choose all these, because that's quite long. I've got some recommendations. The Lavio Classic Press-On Clusters. They come in different sizes, different sets. One of the sets is $35, and literally they are already pre-glued and they go on the top of the lash. My best friend Tegan Natoli cannot do makeup to save her life, but she loves the Silly George Blush Pop-On Lashes pre-glued under lash. So they're clusters, but they go underneath.
I don't know if I'd like the feeling of that.
For the life of me, can't make them work. They kind of glue to your
lash.
The hair, yeah. They look great on her all the time.
I guess it depends on your eye shape, right? Because I don't think I'd like that feeling.
It's so much easier than trying to get it on top when you can't see what you're doing on top. Whereas, you can lift your lid if you need and get it under or whatever. So she swears by those. And another one I like, which is the Lash V DIY Lash Cluster Kits. They come with like a bond and a seal if you want to do them for like a week. I just use my regular lash glue and wear them for a day. And they go on the top as well. So what I would recommend is, the problem with these little clusters is they're quite hard to get out of the thing. I would very gently pull them out with your fingers. Then you can use tweezers, or there's like little lash tweezers, and you pick it up by the end of the hair, dip it in the glue or whatever you've got going on. Like Kelly said, you shake it for a bit to get tacky. And then I look down like that and then like pop it on top. And then don't do any other makeup. Let it dry, because then I might go over it with a shadow, like a
just to make it all smoosh together.
Well, also the lash glue can look quite shiny.
Yes.
And you
also squeeze your real lash and the fake lash together. Yes. Just to make them all look like one.
Yes. And I would have curled and mascaraed first. A makeup artist friend of mine that does my makeup occasionally will do that, then put the lashes on, then do a final coat of mascara to unify. I don't do that. I feel like it gets a bit clumpy, but she's only ever doing my makeup to go somewhere fancy.
So it doesn't matter if it's a bit OTT.
Yes, but you will need to sit down, practice, buy a few different types, put them on, take them off, put them on, take them off, or, just put them on when you're only going to the post office, because don't do lashes for the first or second time when you're rushing to somewhere fancy, because you'll bugger it up, you'll get glue everywhere, you'll be cranky, and you'll throw your lashes. Practice makes perfect. It's like curling your hair with a straightener. You will need to practice a little bit.
My beauty bite is something both of us have probably, in fact, we've spoken about before, but it's just, I guess, a reminder, because even I needed to be reminded.
Ooh.
So I recently interviewed the delightful Max May for an upcoming episode on the formula.
Oh, good, upcoming. I haven't missed it.
No, you haven't missed it.
Him.
Oh my goodness, so much knowledge.
And isn't he beautiful? His skin is so glorious.
I
His
can't
curls.
even look at him.
He looks like a god.
He literally looks
a Grecian god.
He's so beautiful. But anyway, before we started recording, I was just chatting to him and we were talking about what foundations we liked, and he was telling me how much he loved Luminous Silk, and I was like, I've never been able to get it to really work for me.
It's not as luminous as they say.
And then as he'd walked in, we were talking about an oil, and he goes, well, why don't you just put a drop of that oil that you were just talking about in it? And I went, oh my God. Like, I definitely have done that before and told people to do that before, but I just forgot.
Yes.
So, and I do have my bottle of Luminous Silk that I bought at home that I'm like, I don't know what to do with you.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Because you don't really work for my skin. Just if something is too thick for you, add a little drop of a serum or like mix it with your moisturizer or a little drop of your favorite oil in just to immediately sheer it out, make it more blendable, make it more glowy, more skin-like. So not really my host hack. It's a reminder from Mr. Max May.
My girlfriend does that too. She always looks like an angel light globe. And I say, what foundation are you wearing? She's like, this foundation but with a drop of oil. This foundation but with a drop of oil. And I'm like, I'm too oily for that. But I've done it to very matte formulas before that are too matte for me. Or you can use a serum. Like, do you know what's good to do that? The Naturium Barrier Bounce that we never stop talking about, because it's kind of an oil serum. It's not oily.
Exactly.
I loved that. This is my beauty bite. It looks like it'll bite you. Do you know what it is?
It looks like, no, what is that? It looks like a sharpener or something.
It does, doesn't it? If you're not watching on YouTube, I'm holding a little pink transparent
death trap
thing. Yeah,
it looks kind of scary.
It's a travel eyelash curler.
What?
I know. So because we were talking on lashes, this made me think, this gets into the bits, because I've got a million normal eyelash curlers and you're trying to get them all in at once. This, firstly, is the size of a...
It would fit in your pocket.
Yes. you flip that down and then you put your lashes in, curly, curly, curl. So you can literally, I've got glasses on and I'm not going to do it, but you can go in there and do that and then that and then that. And because of the shape of it, you can get, I mean, you don't want to have right angle lashes, but you can get right at the base and make your lashes literally face the ceiling. Put your mascara on because you know how they always flop a bit. You probably don't even have to curl your blessed thing. It is phenomenal.
Where did you get that? Because also, I don't ever want to take my eyelash curler away with me because it's an annoying thing to pack.
Yes, and like
Such an odd shape.
not that you would need an eyelash curler in your clutch for a night out, but it's so little that if, say, you were doing Machu Picchu hiking and you needed to curl your lashes,
I
it'd fit in your
must have
backpack.
great lashes on
Yeah.
my hike.
I bought mine at W Cosmetics. You can get them everywhere. $6.85 is where we've linked to the show notes.
Stop.
Yeah, we can get blue as well. When I opened it, because the instructions were all in Korean, of course, I was like, great. And then I'm like putting it on. I'm like,
But
okay.
how? But
to
how?
find that flippin' little flip. And then do you know what that is in there? That's your spare little rubber. Isn't it so good? You will not get a better curl than with this. And what I do sometimes, which is like 3 times a year now, if I've done makeup on and then I've got to rush out to somewhere fun and fabulous, I just refresh my lashes with this.
Do you?
Honestly. Looks
Does
like
it feel
I've
kind of like you're itching your eye as well? Like I like the feeling sometimes when it pulls them a little bit.
been-
No? Okay, just me.
If you
right.
want to.
Yeah.
I would only do that with a tubular mascara too because they're more rubbery. So I wouldn't do it with
Yes.
like a waterproof because
No,
it'll snap
it'll-
your lashes off.
Exactly.
And it's so fun to play with.
Oh, that's so cute.
Cute. I just love little things.
On that note, with me talking about itching my eyeballs, I guess that's all that we have time for today.
So email us either words or voice at youbeauty@mamamia.com.au. You can send us a DM on Instagram. We are on YouTube if you're here. Come and follow us, like and subscribe. And on TikTok.
Tic Tacs.
I love a Tic Tac.
Eating Tic Tacs.
We're on a TikTok too. See you Friday.
Bye.